Such a queer dream, King Post, I never had. You know the old man's ivory leg? Well, I dreamed he'd kick me with it. And when I tried to kick back, upon my soul, my little man, I kicked my leg right off. And then, presto, Ahab seemed a pyramid. And I, like a blazing fool, kept kicking at it. What was still more curious, Flask, you know how curious all dreams are, for all this rage that I was in, somehow I seemed to be thinking myself, after all that, it wasn't much of an insult, that kick from Ahab. Why, I thinks, what's the row? It's not a real leg, only a false leg. There's a mighty difference between a living thump and a dead thump. That's what makes a blow from the hand, Flask, 50 times more savage to bear than a blow from the cane. The living member. That's what makes the living insult, my little man. And I thinks to myself all the while, mind, while I was stubbing my silly toes against that cursed pyramid, so confoundly contradictory was it all the while, I say, I was thinking to myself, what's his leg now? But a cane. A whalebone cane, yes, I thinks. It's only a playful cudgelling. It's only a whaleboning that he gave me, not a base kick. Besides, I thinks, look at it once. Why, the end of it, the foot part, what a small sort of end it was, whereas a broad-footed farmer kicked me. Now there's a devilish broad insult. But this insult is whittled down to a point only. And now comes the greatest joke of the dream, Flask. While I was batting away at this pyramid, a sort of badger-haired old murmur with a hump on his back. He takes me by the shoulders, slews me round, he says, "What are you about? What are you about?" says he. Slid. Man, but I was frightened. Such a fizz. But somehow, in that next moment, I was over the fright. "What am I about?" I says at last. "What business of that is yours, I should like to know, Mr. Humpback? Do you want a kick?" And by the Lord, Flask, as soon as I said that, he turned around his stern to me, bent over, dragging up a lot of seaweed he had for a clout, and what do you think I saw? Why, thunder alive, man, his stern was full of the marlin spikes, with the points out. Says I, on second thoughts, "I guess I won't kick you, old fella." "Why, Stubb," says he. "Why, Stubb?" And he kept muttering it all the time, sort of eating of his own gums like a chimney hag. Seeing as he wasn't going to stop saying the phrase, "Why, Stubb? Why, Stubb?" thought I might as well fall back to kicking the pyramid again. But I'd only just lifted my foot for it when he roared out, "Stop that kicking!" "Hello, says I. "What's the matter now, old fella?" "Look ye here," he says. "Let's argue the insult. Captain Ahab kicked you, didn't he?" "Yes, he did," says I. "Right here it was." "Very good," says he. "He used his ivory leg, though, didn't he?" "Yes, he did," says I. "Well, then," says he, "why, Stubb, what have you to complain of? Didn't he kick you with the right good will? Wasn't a common pitch pine leg he kicked with, was it? No, you were kicked by a great man, with a beautiful ivory leg, Stubb. It's an honour. I consider it to be an honour. Listen, why, Stubb, in old England, the greatest lords think it great glory to be slapped by a queen, made a gunk of knights of. But be your boast, Stubb, that you were kicked by old Ahab, and made a wise man of. Remember what I say. Be kicked by him. Account his kicks honours, and on no account kick back. For you can't help yourself, wise Stubb. Don't you see that pyramid?" And with that, he all of a sudden seemed somehow in a queer fashion to swim off into the air. And I snored, rolled over, and there I was in me hammock. Now what do you think of that dream, Flask?